I don't know how many times the West has to learn the same lesson that you import the third world, you become the third world. Merry old England, no longer merry anymore. Every week we have to cover a new riot, stabbing, beheading, rape gang. And that's led to the English to take some desperate measures and to support the Reform Party, which is a relatively brand new political party, led to Brexit, right? England getting out of the European Union, which is a very good thing. But it hasn't stopped unlimited criminal migration to England. And that is what Reform and Restore Britain are both about. And they are about sending millions home and millions back and breaking the two-party paradigm that has been here between Labour and Conservatives. But many people were asking, like, well, will Nigel Farage, who's in charge of Reform Party, which, by the way, like, again, they're the periwinkle blue. Blue equals the Reform Party. Like, look, you're talking like a massive, massive win for the Reform Party, and they're projected to control Parliament. They will be projected to win hundreds of seats. Labour will lose hundreds of seats. It should be a massive rout and a true earthquake for the British establishment. Well, anyway, everybody's been asking about Rupert Lowe, and he's the man who runs the Restore Britain, which is like the more hardcore version of Reform UK. And they've been at war, the two of them, and they've been fighting, right, for who can be the most nationalist and who can be the most right-wing. Well, everything changed as of this morning, with Rupert Lowe offering an alliance with Nigel Farage. The Manchester showed that Restore Britain can deliver. The next step, we should maximize chances of delivering for the British people and the change that Britain needs. It means putting personal differences aside. Today, I'm making a public offer to Nigel Farage and Reform UK. You can see with 2 million views and nearly 7,000 reposts, 35,000 likes, that this is a very positive move. Let's go ahead and listen to what Rupert has to say. Here we go.
Nigel, when we were both elected at the general election in July 2024, the five of us all knew that we had achieved something truly remarkable through starting the process of breaking the two-party system that has strangled and suffocated Britain for so very long. It was a special moment, and it was an honour to walk into that building as part of our group of 5 MPs. I treasured that then, and despite everything, I still treasure it today. However, now in 2026, we're in a very different place. The landscape has changed dramatically. Our differences over the last 18 months are well documented. I do not agree with how you remove me from Reform, but let's not recycle those same arguments again and again. I want to move past that. The country we both love is changing beyond recognition. Millions of people feel like strangers in their own communities. They work hard, pay their taxes, obey the law, and yet they see no fair reward for any of that. They see a patriotic right hopelessly divided. They see hard work punished and indolence rewarded. That is why today I'm reaching out to put personalities and our past disagreements aside for the good of the country we all so want to succeed. To ask one simple question: how can we restore Britain? If we agree on 5 fundamental principles, then I believe we can, should, and must find a way of working together in some form to make it a reality. Reform has taken a path that has moved its core offering away from what I believe is necessary to restore our country. On many issues, we agree. On others, we do not. But I'm hopeful that a common way forward can be found and forged. But any agreement or cooperation must be based on the following values, policies, and vision. First, restoring our borders. Millions must go. Second, restoring our demographic security. It is projected that white Britons will become a minority by 2063. Nothing demonstrates the demographic vandalism of mass immigration more than that. Third, a referendum on restoring the death penalty. Axel Rudakabana, Hashim Abedi, Shabir Ahmed. Keeping these monsters alive, and hundreds just like them, achieves nothing. The British people must be given a full, free, and fair referendum on the reintroduction of the death penalty for the most monstrous and undeniable criminals. Fourth, restoring a self-sufficient Britain. Britain must live within its means. That means controlling spending, cutting welfare costs, and making difficult decisions to bring inflation under control and restore sound public finances. Fifth, restoring the country's faith in politics. The British people have entirely lost faith in Westminster. That trust will not be restored by recycling the same ministers, advisors, and thinking that created today's problems. The British people deserve nothing less than our best and sincere efforts to make it happen. Now is the time to put our differences aside and cooperate for the good of the country that we all love.
The tender offer here has been met with positive reactions. Any hope that people can have to come together and vote for a new government that can save Britain is a mess. I'm all in favor of that, says Reform Member of Parliament Andrew Rosendale. Okay, Rupert Lowe has publicly called on Nigel Farage and Reform UK to set aside their differences and unite to restore Britain. There we go. Creating a massive, this would be like, I don't know, Maha, Elon Musk, RFK, Tulsi Gabbard kind of uniting with Trump. It's like similar, I guess, in a way. The message of a true leader, Rupert Lowe, is once again putting himself above his personal interests for the people of Britain. Will Nigel Farage follow suit? Will they work together? Many people believe that they should. Huge. This is getting like very positive response. Breaking right now, Rupert Lowe offers a deal between Restore Britain and Reform and agrees to reverse course on a number of issues, including the referendum, in order to unite the clans. Unite the clans! This is a very honorable strategy. It requires a vital condition: make Rupert Lowe second in line. That's right. Okay. I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens. We want to save the UK. We want to save merry old England. We want merry old England to be merry again. We don't want the cradle of civilization in the West to slip silently off into the night and become a third world hellscape. So please, let's keep winning. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, subscribe.